The cool thing is, this is a dev that's made a couple of things before. I really like their art style. I think their game looks cool as shit. And it's published by a much larger publisher. One that's published a number of things you probably know. And you'll know when we get there. You'll see. The third indie game of the day today, for the load, is Death Howl. And I really want to thank the team at Death Howl and 11-Bit Studios, their publisher, for sponsoring the Indiecember event. That is an incredibly nice thing of you to do, and allows us to show off dozens and dozens of indie games for free because of that. We actually, I believe this is our 42nd indie game. Pretty sure. Or 41st indie game. Somewhere in there. It's a lot of indie games so far this month. And because of sponsors like them, we're able to do this, which is incredibly nice. Yeah. So, let's get into it. Yeah, the font in the name is cool. Scandinavia. Mesolithic Age. 6000 BCE. 11-bit is awesome, I agree. Oh. That is haunting, dude. I love the runes. My son. It's got human feet. That's a minotaur. No, wait. I will not let death take you. Wait for me in the spirit world. I will hold you again. Oh, dude, we're about to have a spirit journey. Oh, no. Darkness. I can't see. Olvi? He died in your arms. Please, tell me where to find my son. Come to me. Oh! My sweet boy. Is that really you? Branch. I'm here. Olvi. I'll take you home. Whoa. Olvi? Branch. Skull. Bug. Cone. I don't understand. Please come back with me. No. Come back. Olvi. Oh, this is bad, dude. Branch, skull, bug, cone. Lost are those who seek a way out of sorrow. I will not lose him. It's too late. He's not yours anymore. Oh. I will not let death take him. Oh. We done with our spirit journey? No, not yet. Olvi? There can be only one. Oh, dear. Poor animal. He must have been magnificent. Okay, what is this? It's glowing. One. Ooh. Moose are terrifying, dude. Thank you, little one. You were dead. I don't understand. You awakened the stones. The sacred grove released the death howl you had absorbed from the boar. It revived every creature in the spirit world. Look around you. Okay. Are you looking for someone? A stag and a fawn. They would have passed by a moment ago. I'm sorry, my eyes have not opened for a while. Of course, I'm sorry. I must be on my way. Thank you for giving me back my senses. It is easy to get lost here. It happened to me. I was so very lost for a very long time. Nothing here is what it seems. Okay. We are super haunted. We are really, really haunted now. At this point. Incredibly haunted. Unvisited Sacred Grove. We got our full health back. I think we're going to go down here to the spirits and find out what this nest is. What? Squirrel. Okay. Hello, boar, again. Yeah. Yeah, you're weird. Smash. Bumped him against the wall. Getting bumped against the wall does damage. I'm about to get bumped against the wall, I think. Yep. Oh, no, it didn't get pushed. No push. Okay. I think we can quick strike. Knock him. And then hurl a rock. And we can discard sprint. Move forward by one, and then... That should kill him. Yeah. A snout. I feel a powerful energy within this object. Maybe I could use it to make an amulet to protect myself, or a weapon. I can't overcome these spirits just by throwing rocks at them. Okay. A stick and a snout becomes first strike. We create the cards. A slit stone and a snout becomes aim for the heart. I'm going to do aim for the heart. Look at the animations in this, dude. That's freaking beautiful, honestly. It's like actually incredible watching that. Everything is just so over the top in terms of visuals in this. It's amazing. Oh, here we go. That's a big gross snail. Love it. Is that an owl? Doom glare. Doom glare. Sob slug. I don't think I want to... I'm just going to move there. Neat. Hurl that rock. Get rid of sprint. Hurl that rock. Get rid of sprint. Delicious. Love the visuals of the game. It's phenomenal. Oh, I don't know what that is. Mind glare. Ew. I've been slimed. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's poison. Of course it is. Discard one, exhaust. I'm going to use that. Quick strike, block of wood. We like that. Defensive swing. Sick. Oh, he went into a shell. Rude. Deeply rude. Okay. Block of wood. Defensive swing. That one should die. And then we can do... Can we hurl rock from this far? No. We need to get closer. What happens if we leave Mind Glare in the hand? Does it stay with us? Bastard. Oh, that sucks. I might die. Defensive swing. Nice. We got shields. Oh, it burns. Oh, this is bad. Whoop. We win. Be gone, demon. I don't feel well. I should find a sacred grove. Okay. Maybe I can make something out of that? What can I craft? Realmless cards. What happens if I touch that? Gain teardrop. Spend teardrops to unlock new skills. Gain a unique card for this region. The power of strength. Fill up by hitting enemies. Unleash to gain strength. I have to choose this one, it seems. Exhaust. Plucking talons. Exhaust. Kill. Okay. Got a bunch of weird materials. Alright. So I managed to do that. Oh, wait. A stick. A leaf. Got some new cards to unlock. Hold up. How do we make that one? No? Let's go in here. Mosquito bite. Ignore armor. Does 2 damage. Okay. Enchant weapon. Distraction. It's a lizard with no tail. That's funny. I need to get a blushing child. It's a flower of some kind. Fireball. Bark of Sunless Hollow. Okay, I'm going to make a mosquito bite. Because that's kind of cool. And I'm going to make an enchant weapon. Not enough death howls. I need more death howls. Okay. What's that? Okay. How about this mushroom? Found mushrooms. Dude, we're 100% on like a spirit journey right now. I need to head back to this. I don't have very much health at all. Progress to next teardrop. Oop. Okay. That brings back all the enemies. But it doesn't bring back... They're defeated. Okay, so the ones that were already defeated stay defeated. It's like a bonfire, yeah. I need to go through this fight and that fight to get the unvisited sacred grove. We have a crow and a boar. The Sorrow Wing only has 6 HP. I'm going to go for it first. It's Madge. Okay, so if I kill something, I get energy back. I get mana back. It has a range of 2 to 8 on aim for the heart. So we can actually use that on either of these creatures. But I should be using that to execute. And I did not use that to execute on that one. I'm going to use Hurl Rock and then Block of Wood. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize what I was doing. I'm a fool. It's fine. Block of Wood will still work. I'm just going to end turn there. I didn't realize I was discarding a card. I'm dumb. Whoa, it's a ranged attacker. That's not great. That's bad. That's not good at all. Yikes. How much health do you have? Hit you. We're going to do another Block of Wood. I'm wet. Okay, the crow turning into, like, death was not what I expected. You know, I guess turning into the most horrific... Oh, there's Mosquito Bite. That's awesome. Quick Strike. Into a Hurl Rock. Throw that away. And I think we can move to there. Move to there and then wait. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be a ranged attacker. Oh, shit. Okay, it's not going to do it. I can move forward by 1. Wait, can we mulligan that? Can I undo? There is no undo. Shit. Defensive swing it. It's fine. So there's no undo on movement. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, I could have sniped it. I should have. I gotta be really careful about how I move. Oh, mushroom. What is that? The hell is that? Oh. Swirl of Frailty. Any character standing on this tile becomes fragile. Okay, I'm going to do Mosquito Bite into a Quick Strike, which will push him into the swirl. He becomes frail. Then I'm going to hit him with a rock. I'm going to get rid of Sprint. And then I'm going to move this way. Ow. Oh, I didn't realize there was a bird! God damn it. I didn't see the bird. Get rid of that, which is kind of cool. Grab this. Okay, we can't do that. Yeah, bird out of nowhere. Exactly, Sin. It's horrifying, actually. It's just so dark. Okay, I can do that into walking forward twice and then a defensive swing. That's a pretty good hit. And now I have a shield on me as well. God, he does a lot of damage. I'm going to hurl rock. Get rid of sprint. I should have got rid of mind glare and then aim for the heart and kill him. Boop. Another death howl is mine. Wait. These foul spirits are everywhere. What if they kill me before I find Ulfi? If you die, your sacrifice will be in vain. Or maybe you want to die. No. If you can't save him, at least you will be joined in death. You know, Mr. Voice in my head, that's not very nice. Okay? Alright, I think I'm going to do this one before I move over there so I can get the death howl out of it. Which seems like the right way to go, honestly. Oh, mushroom. And a weird thing here. Okay. What did I unlock? Crafting. Reckless? Costs 1 less for each discarded card this turn. Sacrifice. Triggers an effect when this card is discarded by another card. Increases the damage for this card by 1 for the rest of the battle. So every time it gets sacrificed, that happens. 4 damage to all enemies in one direction. 3 range. Discard 2 random cards. Rabid attack. 2 times 1 damage. I think I'm gonna do rabid attack. That seems sick, dude. An AoE? Like a cone, like a single line AoE? And 4 damage is huge. For only 2? Like, I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, in Blanky, that is correct. This is being sponsored by 11-Bit Studios. That is their so 11-Bit is actually the people who are the publisher for this game, and they are sponsoring the event, and that is a fantastic, awesome thing for them to do. Cannot thank them enough, legitimately. Okay, mosquito bite into a quick strike. I'm just gonna block a wood. No, I should have blocked a wood into defensive swing. Once I got block of wood from it. I think the best move is going to be block of wood. It's going to stop me from dying. Because these birds hurt bad. Yeah, that was a good idea. Jesus Christ. Okay, that will make this free. Perfect. That's a free kill. We'll go here. Hurl a rock. There. Into another hurl a rock. Into 1 move and a quick strike and it dies. Oh, it didn't die! There was only 1 damage! Shit. I might not die. Oh! 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 Rabbit attack? Bitchin', actually. That looked cool as hell. Calculated, chat. Fully calculated. I meant to do that. Totally calculated. Yeah, they're the publishers. Yes. But this game is awesome, dude. Like, this looks freaking cool. Moose friend. Oh, it's you again. As you see, I haven't gotten far. These vile spirits are persistent. You helped me, little one. I have spent many years here, so I might be able to help you as well. You're not from the spirit world? No. I am a spirit traveler, like yourself. Call me Nantok. I see you've reached another sacred grove. Once the stones are awakened, you can use them to travel between the groves. Sacred groves are scattered all over the spirit world. I'm not interested in the mysteries of the spirit world. I came here only for one purpose. The young deer, he belongs to you, doesn't he? He's my son. He was taken from me. All I want is to take him back. Have patience, Ro. Do not despair. You know my name? Yes. Everything here is connected to you. How can that be? Your family is tied to this world. Look at your bracelet. My brother made it for me years ago. It feels different. All your totems gain a powerful energy from the spirit world. Try to focus on them, and you will feel their power. Press 3 to show totems. Okay. My father carved this for me when I was a newborn. As a hunter, you must become... Wait 1 second. You must become one with your prey. This figure represents both states, my human and my spiritual form. So it gives you 1 card, plus 1 card. This bracelet was given to me by my brother when I was a child. At the time, I used it as a necklace. Somehow it always made me feel stronger. Plus 1 damage on next attack on first turn. Mother's cloth. Mother used to wrap me in this cloth when I was a child to keep me warm through harsh winters. Years later, I would wrap my son in it. Shield on the first turn. My sister made this for me a long time ago. Once in a while, I play the songs my mother taught me, but I usually use it to attract animals when hunting. Give a random enemy weak 2 on the first turn. What does weak 2 do? I think I'm going to do weak 2. That's kind of sick. Yeah. Nandor. You see, your family protects you through these totems. Yo. Olvi? He's calling for me. I think it came from the bridge to the east. Make haste, Ro. Find him. Alright. Might lower their damage, yeah. This seems fine. Right? You know? It's probably fine. Oh. Snail and a frog? So one thing I learned about the snails is that they shell up. Oh. I've seen this lake before. You gave him to the water. I washed his little feet. You submerged him in black water. The black waves cradle him now. Wait, did we kill our own son? Is that what we did? I think we did. Spend teardrops to unlock new skills. Okay, we've got this to unlock new skills. We got a teardrop. Realm of Distorted Hollows. When a spirit dies in this region, you will receive a temporary spirit card. Yeah, I'm going to do this. That's a cool idea. I like that. When I kill something, I get a spirit card temporarily. I think we killed our own kid. Yeah. I mean, that's what it sounds like so far. I might be wrong. I might be misreading this, but that's what it sounds like. Ooh, we could aim for the heart and then shield. Yeah. Boop. Now it's going to shield up. Now I'll shield up. Now throw a rock at it. Ugh. Yeah. Get owned. Oh, it's pissed. No. Oh my god, that frog is terrifying. Poison goes through the shield. It's not good. Well, this isn't good. If I push 1-2, it's not going to do anything. It only does 1 damage. I'm going to hurl a rock at it, and then sacrifice Sprint, which gives me another card. That's not great. It's not going to help. Block of wood. And then we'll move here, and then ignore things. I was hoping I'd get something else, but I guess not. The snail's going to die here, though. Move 1 this way. I'm going to mosquito bite. That kills that. And then block of wood. And I can't swing at it at that range, which sucks. But that'll give me at least a little bit of tankiness. It hurts. It pulls. I don't like that. All right, there we go. And then 2 defensive swings. Chop. Chop. That's a great combo. Wait, how many more of these do I have to do in one go? Okay, I just need to do one more fight, so I should be okay. I think. Maybe. Bit of terror going on, you know? Enchant weapon's pretty cool. Really want that. I'm gonna do that, because it costs 0. And if I sacrifice it, I get 1 mana back, which is huge. I already have Plucking Talons. I don't think I've pulled Plucking Talons yet. These are deer tracks. He must be nearby. Oh. What is that? Sunless Hollow. Bursting Growth. Doom or Gloom Croak. Okay, that's, I'm fighting a tree. That's what's happening right now. Is that a... Okay, not an enemy. That's fine. Alright, rabbit attack. I like that. Eat it. I'm gonna move 1 in the block of wood. I don't know what that tree's gonna do, but I don't like it. Oh, it's teleporting. What? Shit. I should have been aggressive. I should have been really aggressive. I made a huge mistake. That's not a great card. I don't have any options. Shit. We're gonna go over here. What does that thing do? Oh no, it's doing it again. Oh. Rude. Wait, you have 2 health? Eat it. Block of wood. Go there. What is that? Hurl a rock. Ugh. Cool with me. Gross. I think I can use that to deal damage, is what I've learned. Okay. What happens if I knock it back into it? That's sick. I love environmental effects like that. That's so cool. I love that. That worked out way better than I anticipated. Yeah, I got to wombo him. So environmental effects are a big deal. Respect the forest. It will explode. I can't cross the river. Okay. Death grows in these woods. What grew inside you? I'd really not like to touch that. Thanks. I'm gonna go over here first. Thank you very much. Yeah. Cool. Got all my health back. Alright, what? Something is moving inside. I feel it. The forest is pregnant. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, something about this fills me with, like, deep fear. It's not good. Okay, there's like 4 enemies here? Destroy this to gain a special card. Elder Doomglare. Frailty, Strength. Okay. We're going to stand in the Strength one. Actually, better idea. Sprint. Doop, doop. And then... there. And... Quick Strike. Give me a special card. What is it? Heal up to 4. Lost this battle. Deal 5 damage, but lose 1 blood. We can heal ourselves, or we can damage ourselves to do a nuke. This one is permanent. This one goes away. I think blood. I think that's the way. Boop. No. Okay. All right. That's cool. This is fine. It's all fine. Everything is fine. We're gonna buff me, not the enemy. That'd been awful. That does 2 and pushes 2. That'll kill that guy. I want to do 4 though. Do 4 on that dude. Chop. And then we could do push you, and then hurl a rock. You're dead. Delicious. I love quickening. Oh, that guy just burped on me. No, come on, man. There's 3 damage. I feel like double shield is the right way to go right now. I can also sacrifice to get 3 shield. I'm going to push him into the wall. So he takes 2 from that. And then hurl a rock at him. Get rid of block of wood, which lets me cast Furious Strike for 3 for 1. That's probably the most amount of damage I could do that turn. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. What is that? What is that? The hell is doomed? Triggers an effect if the card is in your hand when the turn ends. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna aim for the heart. Rabbit attack you. And I win. Turn doesn't end. I live. Actually insane. Can you discard? You'd have to use... I'd have to have, like, throw stone to discard it. That's a horrifying card, dude. Alright. Melt it. What is that? Bird's nest. A bird built this home for her offspring and then left it behind. Perhaps they all flew away together, or the eggs fell to the ground. Each turn, draw 1 card. It costs 1 more this turn. Weird. So we get another option, but we don't really get another option. Is what that feels like. A lot of materials. Yeah, I know that bird forces a bad card into your hand. It's not great. You don't want that. Elder Spirits was that one. So this one's going to be another Elder Spirits here. It seems like anytime they're protecting a nest, it's Elder Spirits. Okay, some kind of new boar and 2 crows and a normal boar. We're going to go here. Yeah, I like that. Shit. Aim for the heart. I'm just going to block a wood. I don't have the ability to do anything at this point. It's too far away. Alright. I have 1 move to make here. And the reason why is if I use block of wood twice and then hurl rock, this doesn't die. It does 6 damage, which means I take 2 damage overage, and then all these attack. Which means the only move I have is Furious Strike. I move by 1, and then hit it with Furious Strike, expending all of my stuff. Everything. And then I can hit it. Actually, I might have more. If I hit it with a rock, that makes Furious Strike costs go down by 1. I discard block of wood, giving me 1 sacrifice. So one shield. I think I can do that. Sacrifice the block of wood. Give me a shield. Take a step forward by 1. Hit it with Furious Strike. It dies, and I end with 1 shield and no damage from that bird. Best move I could have made with that hand. I think. I could have gambled on an extra heart or an extra card, but I don't think it would have been worth it. Rabbit attack, huh? Rabbit attack into hurl rock will kill that crow. Probably the other hurl rock. Then I gotta do quick strike. Nope, I gotta do mosquito bite into quick strike. into rabbit attack, which kills that bird. There we go. This is going all right. I'm hurting, but it's going all right. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. I'm dead. It's over. Yeah, there's no way to win this. Yeah, there's no way. Damn. Nope. That's GG, dude. 1 HP in a dream ain't gonna work. That guy does way too much damage. I got owned. I got owned. GG. I got close. I did well. I think I played my hand really well. Just wasn't enough. Wait. Oh? The end isn't the end. Interesting. Interesting. Sharpen weapon. Quick slash. Gift of nature. Take skin. Okay. The end isn't the end. Huh. I'm gonna go this way. What was that? Nice. I'm gonna go this way and up. I can't beat this quite yet, but that's okay. Find a way. All of this kind of sucks. Push it away. Hit it with a rock. Get rid of the sprint. Aim for the heart. Up. Gives me my stuff back. And then we can move into the corner, probably. Hit it with a rock. Should have done something else first. 1 sec. F. Yeah, should have done rabbit attack first. That's fine. Boop, boop. Boop. There we go. Make it chase me. It's pissed. Enchant my weapon. Gonna hurl a rock at it and then leave. We'll do that. Oh, better idea. This mosquito bite ignores armor. Nice. That feels nice. That's a very fun mechanic. I like that a lot. This looks pretty easy. You can do this. Okay, kill that. Hit that. We will sacrifice this. And then aim for the heart. Gone. Hey, I got one of the pieces of wood. I can almost get fireball then. There we go. Dude, honestly, I think the combat feels very dynamic and interesting. Like, way more so than I anticipated. The art style is just phenomenal as well. It's, like, actually incredible. Shining rock? I must have missed it. I'll check it. Oh. There it is. You're right. What is that? Okay. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. All right. So there are like secret areas as well, too, then. That's really interesting. I need a death howl so I can do this. I think after I've already killed a monster, though, we don't get a death howl. Yeah. So I can't farm them. They become obstacles rather than benefits. Ah, double bird. Boop. I'm going to take damage here. Oh, the double strike hurts so bad on the birds, dude. Holy moly. Gone. What is the distance on that? What a nasty thing, dude. I feel like I misplayed that completely, but it was like, I don't know the bounds of what a bird can do yet, you know? I feel like the birds are really nasty. What the? Ah! Hold on. I'll fetch some water to put out the fire. Please don't! I need these flames to burn up the fox. What fox? You're hurting yourself. Let me help you. I was home to the most beautiful blue bird, but the fox scared her away and ate her precious eggs. I will burn that wretched beast. There's fish in the river now. That's, The tree's got problems, you know? Yeah, it's cutting off its nose to spite its face, kind of a thing. Alright. We've been going for an hour now. It is time to bring on the developers. Are you ready? Hello!
Hello!
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
If you'd like to introduce yourself to everybody in chat, let them know who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Malte Burup, and I'm the director of Death Howl, and okay, but yeah, thanks for having me on, and
yeah, absolutely. So far this game is fantastic. I was wondering, like,
thank you.
What is it that you do on this? Is this a solo development project? Do you have a whole team? Like,
we have a whole team. So I'm director of Death Howl and also artist together with one other artist. So 2 artists on the team and 1 programmer, and then 2 guys are making sound and music. So we're basically, yeah, we say that we are like 3-man team at the core, but in reality we are probably 5. So yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, because there's always like contractors and other people, but like your core team is 3, but in total you work
exactly.
5 people.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
We're 3 at the office, so yeah. And so we wear a lot of hats. So we all 3 of us make the game design, and I do the backgrounds mostly, and some character designs and stuff like that, and also writing and a bit of music. So
that's fantastic. So give me a little bit of an understanding of your guys' inspirations for building this. What kind of games do you like that you kind of called on during the design phase for this? Because this is fantastic, and it is brutal too, like really brutal, and I love it.
I'm happy that you love that it's brutal. It's definitely a thing that people will have to get over the whole brutal side of it, and once it clicks, it's really fun. So that's just what we hope, that people will endure the brutal side of it. So I guess for me it started maybe 10 years ago with the Dream Quest. If you know that little game, there's like stick figure. It's like a sort of a precursor to Slay the Spire. So it's it's basically stick figures running around this very basic map, and then it's a roguelike deck builder. So I was totally amazed by how well it played, and it was really addictive, and I wanted to do something like that. So I made a very early prototype back then that just basically was that, but just where you went around this map instead of going in dungeons. But I wasn't good at programming. I still am not. But and I wasn't that good in game design either. So it was basically not functioning. so
Sure.
it was bad game. But I already started back then doing a little bit of prototyping, and then went on to do mind scanners with Rasmus, the programmer, on Death Howl. And afterwards, we sort of took up this game because meanwhile the Slay the Spire had like put the genre on the map, and it has become like this huge thing. So we wanted to do, basically that, but in an open world setting. So yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. So give me a little bit of backstory in terms of like the artistic direction for this, because this looks wild. Like it is so drenched in like really interesting, just kind of mythology kind of feel. The art is very dark and very interesting. Like I don't think I've seen a game that looks like this before. Not really.
Yeah, thanks. I've always been really happy with pixel art, and I like doing pixel art, but it's also something that we see. It's quite saturated on the market, the pixel art. So I wanted to do something new with it. So basically, I had this feeling that it should be this lino cut. Do you say that lino cut, a wood cut thing?
Oh, like a
where
wood
it's
cut.
where it's like printed on one color, so all the shadows share the same color basically. So everything is like made with holes in it. And this got this also the Mike Mignola style. People often call it. So this makes it a bit different than the usual pixel art, and I think it's something that fits very well with this spirit world as well, this fractured otherworldly place, because we also wanted to portray nature, and if it was just nature, it would be maybe a little bit too much, just like a normal world. So this style definitely adds something spiritual, different to it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. I think it adds quite a bit different to it. Oh, that's so interesting. I just turned into the bird that I just killed.
Yes, you did.
I really like that. That's quite rad.
You are becoming a shaman slowly, so
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So when you kill an animal, or not an animal, but a spirit creature, you can get its powers in like this spirit card. If you unlock the spirit skill, of course, at first, but then you will transform into any of those creatures that you kill and gain its powers.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really enjoying that, and I can see how this is starting to go in very interesting directions. Honestly.
So how far have you gotten?
I can't get past this one very well. Well, not yet, anyway. Trying to see if I can take this guy out, but I can't show you the world map just yet. But I've gotten through a number of combats. I'm still on the first map. I don't know how much is beyond that, but I've gotten a couple of nests down, and I've died once. I'm probably going to die again here. I'm not doing too great on this one.
It's also hard to play while talking, I guess.
No, not really. Like it's nice because it waits for you. There's no timing on it, which is like super good. It's mostly just I just feel like I'm making the wrong moves a lot of the times. I just don't understand the interactions between the different characters quite yet.
Yeah, exactly. You need to figure out the characters. Like we don't say how they work. Like each of the enemies have their own like attack patterns and stuff. So you need to figure out that just by fighting them, basically. We actually started like when the game started. We showed all the attacks. Like you could read about them, but no one really noticed that you could read about them. So everyone was just like, I don't know what the enemies are doing, and like, but it's right there. But I didn't see that, but it's good that you don't know. So okay, then we just moved it completely, and then it was much better. So Yeah.
There is a chance that I can get away. This one is
Yes,
all about like kind of moving. Oh no, he's gonna wreck me. Oh, dead.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh, so close.
I was trying. I was like, oh man, maybe I'll be able to get him, but like no. They're just so fast. The boars are really quick. It's a double boar, double bird battle with one of the boars being like an advanced version of the boar.
And there's 13 maps. So you're in the first one of 13, and it's
Really?
divided into 4 realms, and then one big mountain at the end. So once you leave this place, then you are open and free to go to wherever you want. And then, except of course, there will be challenges that you can't go through.
Yeah.
And whenever you get to a new realm, containing 3 areas, then you will have to build up a new deck. And this is one of the like mechanics that makes this game both very interesting, but also maybe a bit frustrating for some, because they need to, get used to the thought of like getting rid of their old deck and then starting on something new. But it makes the player experience like new decks and strategies, and then the enemies they will fight will fit those better. So I guarantee you, if you want to enjoy this for the fullest, then just always go to a new area and level up and go to all the arenas that you can beat, instead of just pushing on like in a direction that is too hard for your level, basically. So
I've learned this now. Yeah, basically, it's one of those things where it's like I've started clearing all of these small ones because I'm having trouble beating this one elder spirit. I need to beat that elder spirit to get a bird so I can give it to this tree that lit himself on fire, which is great. It's quite cool. Are these maps randomized in some way, or are they static, like you hand built?
Hand painted all. Yeah, it's a bit of like, it's non-procedural. I don't know how to do that, but we probably could have done that. But I wanted to do something that was more handcrafted and have basically full control of that experience.
That's awesome.
And so it takes a bit of time, but I have like used a bit of copy and paste for some rocks here and there. So a bit of reuse, definitely.
I mean, I'd be amazed if you didn't, to be honest with you, building the entire.
Yeah, it would be stupid not to reuse, but it is like a lot of each map is like hand painted fully. So
well, that's fantastic. Honestly, going through and learning about birds right now that are terrifying. Yes. They hurt very badly. Why do you like killing people with crows? That's the big question.
Crows are so nice.
They're so terrifying.
I think they're supposed to be ravens, but ravens and crows are very similar in there. So
true.
Whatever works. I've heard that people think that there are crocodiles in the game, but we have tried to like put only Nordic kind of Scandinavian animals in there, so no crocodiles. But there is like a pike that looks like a crocodile, but it's not.
Is there anything that you guys tried to add to the game that you found that just didn't work at any time period? Where you were trying to build something, you're like, this is going to be a really cool idea, you did it, and then you're like, wow, this actually sucks. Like anything at all?
There probably is, but I can't actually think of anything. It's mostly been adding stuff that didn't work, and then we made it work.
Really? That's awesome.
So we
Nothing
had a
wasted.
huge, we had a huge like design discussion about materials and upgrading and unlocking cards. So I can't actually remember how it was in the beginning, but I think you just had every card. Actually, you had access to every card in the game. And then you couldn't craft them all, but you could craft the ones that you had picked up the materials basically. So it was a huge information overload for the player. to have access to every card. So we just gated that, locked that away in these material pickups. So now every time you pick up a material, then there's like this material counter, and once that reaches like 20 points or something, then you unlock 4 new cards. So basically, that's the booster pack that you get there. And that whole design was something that we invented 2 years into the game or something. So that was pretty late.
That's
Other
fair,
than
though.
that, I think many of our designs was pretty much from the start, like basic designs, of course. And then we just polished them and polished them and produced the whole world. Like that took 4.5 years in total to make this game.
And so it's been 4.5 years in total developing on this game as it stands currently.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So I'm wondering, you said Scandinavian influence for the animals. Do you have any type of Scandinavian mythology that you guys have included in this or hinting at in any way?
I read a lot of fairy tales mostly, actually, and also folklore from Scandinavia, but not anything that really is specific. I think I took from maybe 20 different folk tales and fairy tales, but then one fairy tale actually, funny enough, the Danish Hans Christian Andersen, H.C. Andersen, Tale of a Mother, I think it's called in English, is about a mother's journey into like the realm of death, basically, and to get her child back from death, who has stolen her child, and she goes through these different trials to get him.
So game,
that's very, very, very much based, like inspired by that.
Tiny bit, yeah. That's funny.
And also John Bauer, he made this famous, the Swedish artist John Bauer made these pretty paintings of trolls in the forest, with a girl sitting at a lake, looking into a lake, and these beautiful trees around her. And that is from a fairy tale with a girl riding around a moose. So that's also very much based on that. And she gives like her possessions away to the different spirits of the nature. So like in this game, you also give your possessions away to the great spirits. Spoiler.
No, I think that's actually quite cool, honestly. I think the way that the game feels, the difficulty is quite good right now. I am interested, is there any type of meta progression between runs in any way? Because the meta progression between individual fights seems to just be on that specific map. Does that go away at the end of the map and I start over from the beginning of the next map?
So yeah, the skills, the skill point system, or what do you specifically?
Yeah, like the skill points that I've gained, the power-ups that I've gained, is that only for this map? Does that go away?
It's only for this not this map, but 3 maps that are in this this realm. So each realm has 3 areas, 3 maps, and also a deck per realm. So you have 4 realms in total. So 4 decks in total, and 4 skill progression systems in total. And some of the skills are used across. So, for example, you can unlock a new totem, a new like slot for a totem, so you can get more totems or carry more totems or equip, and that can be unlocked in any map and then used in any map. But you have this overwhelm system as well, which is used per realm, and then you have these spirit cards that you also use per realm. So it's a bit, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in this, and I'm still finding like random little secrets and things as well. Like I think I just found another secret passageway here. It's quite interesting. Oh, I don't want to fight that. What is that? It's like two super birds and a horrible spider.
I think you found the hardest battle on this map.
That's great. That's really good news. Thanks for that. Oh, the horror.
Congratulations.
We did it.
But
We did
you
it.
will be rewarded after.
No, it deleted the one card I wanted. God. Oh,
I believe everyone can beat this game. Everyone can, step by step.
you just got to
If
be
you just
methodical about it.
patient, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I don't think everyone can beat like a classic Souls-like game where you have to have quick reactions and stuff like that. I can't beat one of those. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. So, but here you have all the time in the world to just take one step at a time, basically.
So one of the things I noticed with this, and I'm interested in the question, is if you die, it restarts you right before that. Does that change the seed of the battle? Like, is the randomization going to be different, or is it going to be exactly the same on that fight in terms of the cards
Yeah,
you pull and everything like that?
if you wait a couple of turns, then it does. So if you just go into a fight and see, I have a bad hand, then you quit or exit the battle right away, then you'll have the same hand. And that's for like keeping people from actually doing this mulligan thing where they keep doing this until they have the perfect hand, and that's would be terrible if
It's
people
not
did
fun.
that for every
Yeah.
battle. So that will so we try and keep like save the people from doing that. And I think it can be frustrating for some that they experience this where if they are killed right away or if they have a bad hand and they start over and then they see the same hand.
Mhm.
But again, if the battle is too tough, then go to another battle. It's always the best way because I guarantee if when you come back, you'll beat that arena because then you're so much tougher if you've crafted new cards and stuff. So, yeah, the randomization thing is definitely it's a integrate part of a deck builder. You don't know which hand you're gonna get next, and that's part of the fun as well to design your turn based on the cards you've dealt. You've been dealt. So
This one attacks you when you attack it. Oh my god, this game.
yeah, it's tough.
Oh, I owned this entire thing, and I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Maybe you're lucky. No, no, because you get another turn.
I can go close and then do it because I don't think it attacks back when I'm close. And then I can go one step. No, I can't go one step away. Okay, wait. Will it push against the wall? Die. Yes.
Yes,
All right.
it will.
I live with 2.
Yes.
What a horrifying creature. Oh, there's a nest down here. I don't even know what these do, but I love killing them. So there's that. Oh, it gives me a whole teardrop. That's awesome. And a totem. Whenever you summon Filga, it has 3 extra water. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, Filia is something that you probably haven't got yet. So it's a spirit animal that you can get, like a friend that you can that comes along, and you can summon it, and then that totem will give you extra. Yeah,
absolutely the scariest thing I've seen so far. By the way, it was a horrifying fight. Thank you for that. Ooh,
yeah, but definitely craft some cards.
Yeah.
Put some more realm cards in there.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of sort of like what I'm doing with the deck right now, which is good. And one of the things I was wondering about this, a lot of times decks start to feel kind of overburdened, but it looks like I have a deck size of 20 of total, so I can swap out cards that I do or do not want, right?
Yeah, exactly. I always keep it at 15 out of 20, actually. Try to do that. So I put out a lot of
that makes sense.
cards just to make room for the best ones.
I think it's really wild, like how visceral a lot of these have been. Like the card Take Skin, and you actually gain armor if you kill someone with that. Like it's just like, oh.
Yes, exactly.
I love the theming for that. It's just horrifying, right? Like it's really, really well done. The idea that you extract thoughts,
exactly.
Cards.
Yeah, that's been fun. That's been a really fun part of the process of making these cards, to first figure out the design of the card, of course, the mechanic, and then base like a name around that, and then do the illustration based on the name. That's the sort of the pipeline for that.
So I'm going to ask you a really difficult question. This is the one that I ask. I ask each developer, and everybody always has a really different answer. What do you think your game does the worst? And this is the call your own baby ugly question.
Good question, because now that we've released it, we've seen all these happy reviews and people love it, but then there's also all these people that are getting frustrated because of some of our design decisions. So and some of the design decisions like better than others, of course, and some could use a bit of polish to communicate. So I think the game probably does not communicate to craft enough. Like, we need to put that into players' minds to craft, craft, and do not stay at a battle that you can't get on. Like, don't keep beating one battle with the basic deck. You need to go out, get some more cards from the realm, and get back when you're ready to that dangerous part. So maybe communicating that is something that we're working on right now. So and we didn't see that flaw when we released it, but we can see it now that okay, we need to communicate that better, I think.
So what are your kind of strategies that you have to overcome that? If the issue is you feel that players are not crafting as much as they should be, which I also fell for the same thing. I also did not craft. I felt like, I just need to hit things. And I think the reason why I felt that way is because in many card games, you don't craft. Like, you don't do that. You do just have to get good when you're fighting any given encounter. And I think it's from things like Slay the Spire and stuff like that. So what is your strategy to overcome this?
So we are moving like very slowly, actually, and trying to not to do too much tutorialization and do this invisible tutorial, basically. So right now we're trying to, with some blinking buttons here and there, but also just letting the protagonist say that like these spirits are too tough. I need to craft better spells, basically. So in-game speech like that would help when you're stuck at some point. Then tell the player directly to go out to explore and craft new and better spells before doing that arena.
I think it's a cool way to do it, like have the character respond to it. That's neat. I think that works in, because it's always one of those tough things is like you don't want to have Navi being like, hey, listen, like
exactly.
Like, but you gotta come up with some way to get the player to do it, like in some way, whatever it's gonna be. But I think that's a cool way to do it. And I think that'd be really neat to watch that, to handle that way.
Yeah. We'll see if it works. If not, then we'll just put a huge banner in your face. Craft
do it.
More cards.
Craft the card. It's just like yell at the player, dude. It's funny.
Yeah, but it's something that it's unnatural somehow to go around on a map, and then because once you're done with a battle, you sort of just want to progress to the next one.
Yeah,
and I do it too sometimes. I forget to craft, and then I enter a battle that's too hard, and I lose all my death house, and then I can't craft, and then so I can see the frustration from players that forget to craft and then try and brute force their way with a basic deck into a boss area. That's tough.
You know what might actually help in terms of like little feedback is I didn't believe that I was gaining resources if I killed a spirit that had been previously defeated. I thought I had already collected its death howls and it no longer provided resource for me. But I know it's not the case now. Now I know I can farm, and I've just been doing that. But I think that was the first impression of like, oh, I killed it. I don't get a soul anymore.
Yeah. Cool. So that's definitely something to communicate as well. Also, just learning that cards cost death house to craft is also something that many people miss because they are focused on the ingredients, of course, in the beginning. So
I think it's kind of a learning thing. Yeah. It's quite fun though. Like I think that you guys have made something that's really, I don't know, it's brutal hard. The art is phenomenal. Like all of the extra explosion, like when you unlock a card and that whole thing just rippled across the screen like that. It's just awesome. It's just really, really cool on some of this stuff.
Cool.
So I do dig that. I think that it's a beautiful game, and that it's also incredibly difficult right now because I don't know what I'm doing yet. And I think over time I'll get better at it, and then it'll become more easy, and it'll become more interesting in that way. I am having a blast with this so far.
Great
You
to
love taking skin? I know, right? Take skin is an ability. I'm gonna go take some skin right now.
Yes,
I've also
to
switched
the-
over to now using Mother's Cloth because it starts me with 2 shield, and I can then use Defensive Strike on first turn without doing anything, and it will give me, it only costs 1 instead of 3, which is really interesting. So there's combos you guys can do with different, totems to do different amazing stuff with your cards. They already combo.
Definitely. Yeah,
So
we
that was
have
cool.
like it can go out of control. Like we have to nerf some of those totems because we've had like players writing us like, "Oh, I did the whole realm with without dying, like in one sweep."
Oh,
Like because like this loop that happens, and there's so many cards and so many totems that the perfect mix will just spiral out of control, and you'll become like
just become God.
yeah, this
Way too strong.
maniac. So we need to look at those things and then just make sure that nothing like completely breaks. But at the same time, it's always fun when you break the game. It just need to be controlled somewhat, and that's also one of the reasons why we have this game divided into 4 realms to have 4 different deck types. So you can't just like create this monster deck and then just roam the rest of the world. You have to begin again, like from zero, basically from scratch. Each time you enter a new realm.
Yeah, no, I think that's really interesting because I do feel like I'm starting to roll in terms of damage and get stronger and stronger as I go. Now that I'm starting to understand what I need to do, basically. Although I'm probably going to die, as you do.
So this hand is all basic deck. So that means probably you need to take some of the cards out because they are beginning to clutter your deck. So it would
starting
be
to get in the
better to just have a fewer of those and more of the green ones, of course.
Yeah, I think I want to get rid of the basic ones. I started getting rid of stuff like First Strike and things like that, the knockback ones, because they're cool, but they're not.
Some of them are good, but not a full hand of them, maybe.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
here you already have 2 much better cards at disposal. So
yeah, like right here, like Rabbit Attack is just amazing.
yes. So yeah.
And then Plucking Talons and that one.
So now you discarded 2 cards. If you had a green card that reacts to discarded cards, then you could do a sick combo, for example.
Yeah. No, I saw a couple other combos in there that are really amazing. And like now that I'm stealing cards from, fallen enemies, that's really interesting. I don't know what I just got.
So now you can go right, and then you'll like go to a. If you go right, then there's this scene of like an emotional scene. But I don't know if you will. Oh, you got the bluebird.
Oh, that's a horrible debuff.
Yes.
So if it stays in my hand at the end of the turn, then I revive an enemy spirit. If removed from the deck, it will return to its place of origin. Okay.
Yes.
So I got it.
So now,
wait,
something happens.
No, no. What a horrible trick. Yes. I was so excited to finally beat that. What a horrible trick.
But you unlock new cards and stuff, so maybe you can craft a better card right now. Yeah, you can't fast travel with a quest card, but you can throw out the quest card if like you can't get stuck. Of course, you can always throw the quest card out and then just proceed.
What's it like?
Right now, it's really tough because you revived the arena.
Yeah.
So you need to remove that.
So what is it like being a monster? What is that like for you? That's so wild. Oh. I love that though. Honestly, I love that I have a moment where it's like, oh, the game is just so like, yeah, I did it. And the game's like, no, you didn't. No, punished for game. Yeah. No, I
The
actually
worst
really
thing
like
is
that.
that I'm horrible at games, so I'm really not good at any game. so any game that's too hard, I'll run away screaming from. But it's interesting to make this game because it's like for us developers, it's of course not hard because we know all the tricks, but it's also interesting to see to design a really hard game and see people's reactions to it in of course a good way. We designed it with love and care, so it wouldn't be. We try and do it hard, but not. We don't want people to be totally frustrated. So we are
Yeah.
trying to also design that part a bit better to onboard people a bit better, so they don't get so frustrated.
Makes
By
sense.
telling
Yeah.
them to craft, and get rid of the basic cars.
No, it makes sense. I'm going to put another rabbit attack in there.
Yes.
That's an
So now you're
amazing
beginning
card.
to have a really nice stick.
Yeah, I'm
So
starting to.
yeah,
Getting there. It is really interesting though, is like thinking about how you're going to build this out and like the way that you should make, your character in this, whatever it is, like your deck, and it's not easy to understand at first, but you learn it really quickly. So it's not like too esoteric. I think it's quite fun actually. Like now, I also have to attack this from a completely different angle because before I optimized around killing that crow, but now I
yeah.
start over here. So it's like, oh no.
Yeah, at least you get your life back.
True.
So we weren't that punishing.
And I'm not going to use this gift of nature because it's worthless, and then it would exhaust it for the rest of the battle.
Yes. Good play.
Yeah. Yeah, this is super fun though. I think it's really interesting.
So after this battle, there's like this scene to the right. Don't know if you want to just continue fighting, probably, but for any people that joined, but there's this scene to the right that after that cutscene, there's like the world will open, basically. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll go over there if I win this. I might win this. I think I'm going to get rammed by this though, which is not the best. Oh, that sucks. I guess I could rabbit into mosquito. Nope. I was hoping it would discard the bluebird and it didn't do it.
but you got a new card because yeah.
Oh, it's the worst thing it could have done. It's gonna bring that guy back. I'm gonna mulligan. There's no other way. I don't think I can win this. Yeah, no. Oh wait. I brought him back at 7. You brought him back at half. Maybe I can do something here. No, I'm super dead.
It's not full life. Yeah.
Didn't have the heart of the cards. Yeah. How do you actually balance these fights? What is your approach to balancing the game when it's, this kind of tight in terms of difficulty?
It's feedback from test players up until the release. Now it's feedback from players basically, but also just playing it over and over again. But I think there's definitely a bunch of balancing to be done. Still, it's like very live game in that sense, because there's so many things that we can balance. I think maybe we just nerfed this battle, or did we? No, we didn't. We moved it actually. So in a later update, there will come. This battle will be moved to another section to gain passage to the main quest without interfering with without the bird interfering with this battle, because it acts like as a gate to the. It's kind of like the final battle until you open the rest of the world.
I didn't
And
realize
also
this fight was like that.
the bird battle. So it's kind of confusing. So we moved this battle to another place, basically.
Okay.
So that's what we did with that one. But also just small things can be done with a battle. We can just move around 2 characters, and then it'll be much easier. There's these goats later on that will revive other characters. Or other enemies. So if that goat is in the back, then it's a much tougher battle than if it's in the front, because then you can just deal with that goat first. So something like that. So whenever a tough battle against the goat is like too tough, then we just switch two characters around, and then it's much easier. So we can do little things like that. And also these special tiles, for example, in the middle here, if a boar stands on that, they
take double.
Vulnerable. So double damage. So stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that in the past, and it was definitely worth. Thankfully, he's not doing the charge attack, so he does some damage, but it's not
nearly enough.
Not nearly as much. Yeah, nasty fight though. It's probably the most brutal fight I've seen so far. It's quite fun though. So this is the thing over to the right side, you said, yeah?
Yes. Don't pick up the bird.
Not getting the bird, no. Not this time. I'm going to go down here and grab this real fast.
Yes.
I love that you've hidden so many little objects around the map as well. I think that's really, really quite cool, honestly. I'm going to turn up the audio real fast. It's full of emotional pain. Oh.
Yes.
Even if you find him, you don't have the knowledge or power to stop this. The great spirits might be able to help you. Great spirits. Oh, so this leads into why you have so many maps. We must find the great spirits. Oh man, you've got a lot of cool map. I thought I was having a difficult time now. I can already tell.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be full of pain.
So many battles, so much pain.
Honestly, this overworld looks sick, man. Like, I think this looks very, very cool. I'm super down with this. I like the storytelling aspect of this. I love the art style of this. It's really, really well done.
Great.
It's like
Thanks.
It's like I'm playing a Fable, right? Not the game Fable, but a Fable.
Yeah, that's the aim, definitely. Like these old, strange storybooks, fables that you can find on some loft.
Yeah.
Lots of dust.
And you guys are selling this for $20? It's just 20?
Yes.
If you're at all even interested in this, go wishlist it. Do it, because that helps the game, and it costs you nothing. So if you're not interested in getting it right now, wishlist the game, because it'll tell Steam to go buy it, like to show it to people, so that they go buy it. This is phenomenal, dude. Like, I think it's really, really hard too, which I like. Like, I like how difficult this is, entirely so. But it's also kind of like, it's difficult in terms of combat mechanics and in terms of like understanding the best move that you can have in a given moment. But it's also like forgiving in that you don't lose your run when you die. You just kind of go back a second, which isn't really what I expected. And I like that, because I think a lot of games are way too hard up front. They try to be super hard up front, and then right after they're so difficult, they just go, okay, you start the whole run over. You lose everything when you do that. And this one is very hard, but also that's okay, because you just get to try again. It's not the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really well done.
And it's also, the whole aspect of like Souls-like aspect of it is kind of a interesting thing, because it's something that the testers, when we made the game during the production, we had a lot of testers from our publishing department, and they came back with this thing of it being a Souls-like, and we never intended it to be a Souls-like. It's just something that came from the design, basically. So we based it on roguelikes, but in an open world fashion. So yeah, how do you do an open world roguelike in that matter? So
yeah.
every time it's kind of a tricky thing. So it came from that design, like to solve that problem. We needed to let the enemies revive in each battle. Oh, each battle revive whenever healing. So basically the same, structure as we didn't want to heal between every fight, because that would just be reset the game for every fight. We wanted to have a sequence of fights, like in a roguelike, where you have you can heal and then you have 3 battles and then you can heal a little bit again. So we wanted that structure from Slay the Spire, actually. Then we sort of thought of this design of reviving all the monsters every time you healed. So you needed to go through all 3 arenas to get to the next Sacred Grove, to the next camp. And then you can fast travel between the camps, these Sacred Groves, once you found them.
Yeah, I think for me so far, it feels very good. Like, it feels like it's very balanced, and I'm getting so many new cards that I realize that any difficulty that I was having before, it's because, like you said, I wasn't taking the time to make sure that I was doing this correctly, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's important to understand is, I guess there'd be a lot of games that don't really work that way. You just kind of bash your face into the wall, and this one's like, no, I'm not going to let you do that. Oh, I have a burn wound. Great.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh. Ew. Ew. It's a horrible thing. Maybe I can discard it.
Yes.
We'll see. Because if I keep it, I lose 1. If I cast it, I lose 2.
Yes.
But I can maybe discard it. Maybe.
You can discard it, yes.
So let's do this. Get rid of it. Get out of here. There we go. And then mosquito bite this. That'll kill him. I'm gonna get another burn. The burn wound is wild. Oh, it hurts. I love that I'm getting like so many different options now too. Like these start to play together very, very well. Like I can
the more cards you get, the more fun it becomes to battle.
Most
definitely.
Yeah, I super agree with that. I didn't have a shield there, but I could still pop out enough damage for it. And I have so much mill on this that I can just not have to care about stuff like burn wound because I can just remove it every turn. I was trying to get as many things that were like discard a card out of my hand because I kept getting debuffs, and now I'm happy I did that.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, this is cool. I think this is starting to feel really, really awesome. So, what comes next then? Like, what are you guys working on now? That's a horrifying creature thing.
Still this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
What do you want to do in this game now that you've launched? What's next then?
Yeah, so basically this week has been like correcting all like hot fixes and stuff like that, and then we carry on polishing the onboarding of this, and then we have some small treats here and there, some totems and stuff like that coming up. But once the game is in the state that we want it, then we are moving on to something new, and we'll see if. Time will tell if the game suddenly gets a huge boost, then we might come back and do a DLC of something. It would be nice to do, because there's so much to discover. Like, there's so much more to this game that we want to do, basically. So, yeah.
Is there, even though you guys are launched, are there a lot of things that players still haven't found yet, do you think?
We've just seen one of the quests, the hidden. We have these hidden quests. So one of the quests had like only 1% of people that had discovered that. So that's not many.
Yeah, it's not very many at all.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
So I think
that's cool.
that's the closest. I think the yeah. So we have these hidden quests that require you to put like a basic puzzle together, but it's kind of hidden, so you need to traverse the whole map to find all the clues to solve the puzzle. And then once you do that, then it will reveal something special.
That's quite cool. That's actually really awesome. Well, we are almost at time. I am blown away by this, dude. Like, to be completely honest with you, I think what you were making is very, very cool. I think that the art is phenomenal. I think the gameplay is phenomenal. I think the embellishment and kind of any action that I perform in this is visually beautiful. Yeah, the game looks dope. Yeah, how many of you guys in chat agree with this? Because like this is cool as hell. Like it looks really really neat to me. It's funny too because there's some aspects of it that just seem so simple, and then you interact with something and it just explodes into this like full screen effect of something that's just phenomenal. Yeah, yeah. You're getting it for Switch. Oh, you guys are on. How many consoles you guys on, by the way?
Right now, only PC.
Only
so
PC.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck.
And then we will be on the consoles, all the consoles. Next year in February 19th.
Nice.
So
nice.
Not all consoles, not the old ones, but yeah.
That's great. Honestly, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well,
main ones.
I have the big question for you, and I've been asking a couple of different questions from everybody. One of them is like, call your own baby ugly, right? But this one is always interesting because I think everybody has completely different advice based on your experience as a developer. If you were to be asked advice from somebody who's just starting out, that just wants to, they're like, I don't know if I want to make games. I don't know how to make games. I don't know what to do. What would be your advice to them?
Yes, that is definitely to make something that is tinier than small. Just start really
small. Okay.
So make it just tiny.
The smallest thing imaginable.
Smaller than tiny. It's probably better even. It's all about just doing a game from start to finish is a gigantic. It's a gigantic undertaking to just do a very, 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 very tiny game from start to finish, because game designing and game developing has so many layers to it that you need to wear like a ton of hats, and you need so many aspects to be just right. So even the smallest game will require a ton of effort. So start very, very, very small and then build from there. Because once you go through the whole experience, then you know each part of the game. Idea making, then producing the game, then also just selling it to people. Making noise about it, every aspect: music, sound, game design, art, programming,
all of the things,
all of those things
in
1 week. Do it in less than 1 week, maybe.
Do it all. Yeah. It's release a fully finished game in a week, guys. That's the way.
Yes. And team up with someone who knows how to code, because or knows how to do art, because you can't just do everything by yourself. Like when I started out, I thought I could do everything, because I can, because I wanted to do an interactive storybook. That was my first game, and I just thought I could do everything, but then soon found out that wasn't possible. Yeah. I thought it would take 3 months to do, and it did take 3 months to draw the backgrounds, but it took 3 years to make info. So that's how that went.
That would do
and
it.
That was an interactive storybook for children, right? So not a big seller, but it was a huge experience.
Yeah, it's one of the things is we run game jams twice a year. If you guys want to go and make something, that is the best time to do it. Next one is in January.
That's the best way.
Yeah, I super love it. Well, this has been really lovely, and I think your game is awesome, and I hope you guys are reaching serious financial success, to be honest with you, because it's great. You launched in December 9th, which was only 6 days ago. That must have been a hell of a week for you.
Yeah, I'm
And,
totally wasted. I can't stand up
yeah.
anymore.
You got 89% positive out of 204 reviews. That's doing great. That's really good, especially right at the beginning, So, hell yeah. Another wish list
Great.
W, demo download. Yeah, download it. 100% download the demo for this and play it because it's hard. So, I'm going to tell you guys what I learned so that when you play the demo on this, you'll have a much better experience. I've played Slay the Spire and stuff like that, and a lot of the times when you have a battle, you just take what's on hand, right? That's not like this. You can stop and refight an encounter to get more of those death howls and craft more cards to make a perfect deck. So the idea is just keep farming if you can't beat a fight and make a better deck and then get back into the fight and replace like all of your cards because you can have up to 20 cards in your deck and as small as 15. I didn't realize that in the beginning. And I was only spending all of my death howls when I got to one of these Sacred Grove terminals and like turning them in for these points. You don't have to use them for that. You can use them to craft cards. Like this costs 2 death howls plus the resources. So just like farm and build cards, and then you can just steamroll, right? And the enemies are hard enough that you need to do this or you're going to die.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I would even just call it exploration rather than farming, because if you explore the world and you take the easiest path available, you'll get to new spots, you'll gain new resources, and then on the way you'll get enough death howls and resources to craft along the way, and then you'll just be stronger when you get back to the gate, the hard battles.
Here's a question. If I leave to main menu, does it destroy my run or does it save it? Can I return
It
right
saves it all the time. Like you return to a Sacred Grove, and if you were in a fight, you just died in a fight, then it returns to that. So
awesome. Well, that's fantastic. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for sticking around for the ad. Sorry, they went off right at the end there. And,
yeah, no problem. It's good.
And if there's anything you want to tell the community before you head out, let me, go for it. Floor is yours, man.
Yeah, I mean, enjoy Death Howl. I hope you explore our spirit realm and just give him hell.
Yeah.
All those vicious, brutal spirits around. Yeah.
And for the person who said, can I enjoy this even if I'm not good at super hard games? I am enjoying it. And I think that if you are having a tough time, if you just farm for a moment,
I'm really bad at super tough games as well, because I always, say to the other guys that it's too brutal, and then I go explore some more, and then it's not too brutal anymore. So it's always about just exploring, getting new and better cards, and then all will be fine.
Yeah, no, it feels that way to me as well. You just you realize like, oh wait, I'm just using cards that are bad. And you're good to go.
There's a big difference between the basic cards and the realm cards. So
yeah, the green cards are incredibly strong, very, very much so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
cool.
And I will talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thank you as well, and thank you again to you guys and 11-Bit for sponsoring Indiecember. That is fantastic. That is a very awesome thing to do. You guys are amazing, so thank you. I'll see you around.
See you.